So to start this look, I'm going to use my soft ochre paint pot, and while I'm doing that, we can start our conversation, because Love and Hip Hop, aka the most scripted show on television at the moment, utter foolishness last night. Let me zoom in for you. I am a little sick if you can hear my sexy voice. But yeah, Love and Hip Hop was utter foolishness last night. The episode started off at Bianca's performance, I think, and I can already tell you right now, that little pale chocolate DJ, not feeling him. Like, he's uber whack. I cannot stand him. Well, you guys already know how I don't like the fact that Bianca is going to be portraying a side bitch in this season. Like, instead of furthering her career, she's focused on sucking somebody else's man's dick. Like, get your fucking life, Bianca. You seriously need to do better. And he's not even that cute, and he seemed like a lame ass cornball. The man was in confessional talking about sexy white chocolate. I said, bitch, where? I was so mad. I'm like, there's no fucking way this is the guy Bianca's been talking to for 10 years and didn't pursue nothing with, and is still like flirting with him. He's whack as fuck. I'm so sorry about it. Like, no, he's just a no from me. 100% no. In my personal opinion, I more find him to be like stale mayo, not white chocolate, not sexy white chocolate. Like, ain't no motherfucking way. Something else I was not feeling was her performance and the song. Like, one, her wig was synthetic, and if it wasn't synthetic, it sure looked synthetic, and that is an issue. Two, I don't know what the fuck the song was about. You could barely hear the song, barely hear the performance. Like, if the show was legit and she was really trying to better her rap career, that would not be her performance, and she wouldn't be on the show. Like, honestly, she looks a damn fool. And let me tell you right now, glossy red lips are never okay. Okay, she had on a glossy red lips, and I was like, no. Like, glossy red lips look like you've been eating jelly or a peanut butter and jam sandwich. Like, no, glossy red lips are a no. You look ridiculous. And that's exactly what she had on. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a far. But it ain't my lips, so it's whatever. The thing about her flirting with the white guy, the whole thing about that is, like, they were having a conversation. They were standing there, and she says to him, or she asked him if he has a girlfriend, and he admits it. The man fucking admitted that he had a girlfriend, and then continued to flirt. One, this is gonna be on TV, so you're embarrassing your girlfriend. So either your relationship's not real, or you are just a piece of shit. Like, it's one or the other. Anyway, the next thing I'm gonna do is the wing liner. This is not ethical. Like, this is not something I would normally do, but because of how thick I want my liner and how and the look that I'm doing today, I wanted to definitely do my liner next. I'm using my TARTEIST clay paint liner. You guys know this is one of my favorite liners, and if you didn't know, now you know, nigga. So, because this is an inspired look that I saw on Instagram by a girl, I don't know her name, hold on. Her name is Makeup by Alina. Oh shit, she from Toronto. Hey Alina girl, hey, how are you? The thick liner. With this, I'm using my MAC 263 brush, and I'm going to start out here. Now, I just made that way too long, but I don't even give a fuck because I don't have the patience, and I'll just make my shadow come out further. So then in the next scene, it was Bells with Kimbella and Snoop and her girlfriend. Now, I think this entire season, I'm gonna be complaining about people's weave. You know, not that my weave is like A1, but I'm not a rich bitch. So, I'm not on TV. I'm on YouTube, so it's different. But, like, these bitches really gotta get it together because the wigs on this season have been outrageous since episode 1. And we're only 2 episodes in. It wasn't necessarily her wig that was the issue for me, but her leave out with the wig. I was like, girl, just stick to the damn braids, man, because her head was looking all kinds of crazy. Like, actually. I'm sorry, but if I'm gonna be on TV, I'm gonna be looking like a boss ass bitch, okay? I am not gonna be looking popped down and broke. And she was looking just that. So, I had a problem with her leave out, and I feel like the relationship between her and Kimbella is being forced. Like, it doesn't feel natural because we know how Kimbella is, and obviously she's doing it for the check, you know. She's not trying to befriend this girl otherwise. I don't see that girl being, I think her name's Jay, I really don't know, but we're just gonna call her Snoop's girlfriend for now. But I really don't see her and Kimbella being like friends outside of the show, like, you know what I mean? So it's kind of pointless because it just makes everything seem so staged. Like, I'm just, I don't know. If you messed up on the liner, don't worry too much because you are going to be doing glitter. So, yeah, now. Joelle's still fine as hell, okay? Joelle's is one fine, cute-ass, dimpled man. Brown skin beauty. Like, I love Joelle Santana, always will. I think Kimbella looks okay at lunch. The only thing is that she is really going hard, like, trying to pretend that her and Joelle are on the same damn page. They're not at all. At lunch with Snoop and Kimbella, with Snoop and her girlfriend, she was trying to act like she trusts Joelle's and they're in a better place now. Bitch, no. Because in a couple scenes later, she was cursing out Joelle and then she was popping up at the damn studio. Bitch, make up your mind. Either you trust him or you don't. Like, come on now. Anyway, so now I'm actually going to take Love Letter out of the Modern Renaissance palette. You guys know I love this palette. Love Letter's right here. And I'm going to apply it above the crease. I should probably be doing a transition shade, but bitch, don't give a fuck. So let's get it popping, like. And I'm using my MAC 286 brush. It doesn't really matter what brush I'm using because honestly, you're gonna use whatever brush you have on hand. Like, you're not gonna go out and buy this brush. Nobody is gonna go run to MAC and spend $40 on a damn brush just to do the same look I did. Like, get real. So when Cardi and her weak ass producer dude or whoever that guy is were in the studio, this cringe fest, when she was freestyling and she said something about sucking dick with her new teeth, I felt that line because I just got my braces off or whatever. So I felt that line and I was like, yes, Cardi, yes, fuck it up. So I was here for that line 100%. I was loving it. I was like, yes, Cardi, I feel you, girl. Still suck dick with my brand new teeth. Yo, that's funny as fuck. That's real. That's some real shit. Yeah, Swift, which is the producer, if you don't know his name is Swift. He just seems lame as a motherfucker. Like, that whole scene at the studio made me cringe. I was cringing the whole time. I was like, no, like, come on, Cardi. Her dude's in jail or whatever, but like, come on, bruh. He ain't the tea. Like, really. He is not the tea. I don't want to see Cardi with that guy. Because I fuck with Cardi. Like, everybody loves Cardi. Who doesn't love Cardi? So I really was disappointed. So I'm going to actually take Venetian Red and run it underneath, slightly underneath Love Letter. This is what's irritating about the show. You know you're being recorded. You know you're going to be on TV. So why are you even bothering to talk about your girl didn't want you to be talking with Cardi B, but you saw an opportunity there, so you took it and kissed her? Like, what do you mean? your girlfriend's gonna see that on TV. So either, like I said before, y'all ain't really dating and it's just a pretend thing for TV so you can have a storyline, or you're just an idiot. Like, because I really am trying to wrap my head around how you're gonna be on TV, you're in the studio with big old studio cameras recording you kissing another female and embarrassing your girlfriend. Like, how much is Mona paying y'all to act the ass on TV? How much? I really need to know. At this point, I feel as though it's my business to know. Shoot, I'm about to call Mona my damn self, bitch. I'm about to call Mona my damn self. Me and Shooter will have a good old storyline on Love and Hip Hop. I'll be the first YouTuber on Love and Hip Hop on some real shit. And Shooter is gonna be saying that he's a fucking rapper, a Toronto rapper. Like, come on, bruh. This shit is just dumb. I didn't like that, on top of the kiss, I didn't like that Cardi was trying to act like she didn't remember if she kissed him back or not. Bitch, you remember. Stop this. Don't play. You know damn well that you kissed him back. And, like, you knew what you were doing. You saw it happen. We all saw it happening before it happened. So how are you gonna sit there and pretend like you don't know if you kissed him back or not? Come on, bro. Keep it real. Tommy finna kill that ass. But to be honest, I don't really see how it's any different, because last season she was acting like that with DJ Self. Like, she was acting like she was fucking Self on the low. Well, not even on the low. She was acting like she was fucking Self. DJ Self, and not giving a fuck about Tommy. Either she's getting ready to leave Tommy, or this is all just for TV. I don't freaking know, but do your thing, Cardi. Glitter today, I'm gonna be using my NYX number 2 glitter. This is a roll-on shimmer, but what I've done is pop the ball out, because we don't need the ball. And you're obviously gonna need glitter glue. I'm actually gonna use a small brush to apply today. I'm gonna use the brush that came with the eyeliner that I used. When it got to Sophie Green, okay, and like, I was just like, okay, Mona, there are too many new people that are nobodies that we don't even care to be seeing. Like, I was like, who the fuck? And she started explaining herself, and she was just like how we might know her from a podcast that she has, and also she's on MTV2 as a host or some shit. I said, bitch, I know more Wild 'N Out girls' full names than you, bitch. Like, I've never ever heard of you before, and you're on MTV2, and Wild 'N Out is on MTV2, and I know more of them bitches than I never even heard of this girl. So I was like, no ma'am, I don't know why you're on the show. I don't know what your purpose is. But then, of course, her and Snoop ended up like meeting, or she ended up being at the table with the Creep Squad, because she was originally supposed to be like there with DJ Self, but it's clear that her only purpose is to be a wedge in the storyline with Snoop and her girlfriend as drama, which is whack, okay? I'm gonna go back into my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to take CYPRUS Umber and just run it like right between where the glitter is and the color above it. I think that Pale Chocolate's Girlfriend is pretty, but it's gonna be evident that she's stupid, because despite the fact that Bianca is trying to, like, you know, sleep with the white guy, I just feel like she's not gonna break up with him, and he's obviously pursuing Bianca Bianca's in the wrong, but her man's in the wrong too, and she should be checking her man before she tries to check Bianca. So we'll see what happens with that, but she is pretty. Which brings me back to the point that there are too many new cast members. Like, I think my favorite person on the show at this point is Remy. Like, Remy's my bitch. Like, I love Remy Ma. And I was so like proud and happy when she was saying that her kids, like when she was telling them like, just because me and your dad are rappers does not mean that y'all gonna be rappers. Like, no. And I love that she was encouraging them to do other things other than rap, because obviously everybody knows how corrupt the music industry is to begin with. So I'm so glad that she was saying those things and you know, encouraging them to do otherwise. She got like super brownie points for that. I really was happy during that scene. But Papoose, get your fucking life, because how you gonna have your son, Remy's son, whatever, how you gonna have your kid rapping about what he was rapping about? I was like, yes, there's a little bit of talent there. However, the context or the content that he was rapping about, I was just like, my nigga, you grew up with rapper as a parent. You've definitely been privileged. You definitely have not lived the street life, so don't be rapping about living the street life. Like, that's just not cute. Like, rap about your real life. Rap about you, what you've been through and your struggles. He was rapping about toting gats and all this, and I was just like, child, with all the stuff that's going on in the world today, we don't need another gangster rapper. I'm so sorry, and you're not real gangster. So like, no, find a different damn career path. I was really saddened by that. Like, I get it, it's just music, but at the same time, you can't be, no, just no. I like gangster rappers that actually lived that life. If you've never lived that life, then don't be rapping about it, because you just sound like a bitch. Like, what are you talking about? What do you even know about that? Like, come on. I was pissed about that. I really was. And then her daughter, and then them swearing in front of the parents. I was just like, just because you rapping don't mean you could swear, honey. And Remy said it, but she let it go. But when she turned around her shoulder like, oh, well, damn. Did I just hear you say the F word? Did I just hear you say hoes? Like, who are you, and when did this happen, and why do you think you can speak these things? Like, well, I'm taking Love Letter and running it on the lower lash line. Cardi's nails match Bianca's shirt, which I found super interesting. I don't know if anybody else noticed that, because the yellow was like the exact same. I was like, whoa, bruh. I was like, what the fuck are you talking right now? However, let me talk about that scene real quick. Cardi looked like motherfucking Edward Scissorhands with that busted ass wig on her head. And then freaking Bianca looked like Rick James, freaking Little Richard. The bitch looked crazy. Cause who in 2016 has freaking curly bangs? What was going on? I did not understand. I was pissed. I was like, there's no way. There's absolutely no way that this is the wig that she chose today. Y'all need to stop going into Mona's motherfucking closet and taking out Mona's wigs, okay? Matter of fact, no, it can't even be Mona's, because anytime I see Mona, her hair was on pizzoid. So y'all need to get your fucking lives. Like, Cardi and Bianca, get your life for those 2 wigs in that scene, because that was unacceptable, bitch. Unacceptable. Let me just put this on real quick. I couldn't believe it. Bianca let dead ass look like Little Richard. I said, who is it? She looked like Rick James, like Jermaine Jackson. I don't know why she had a fucking Jerry curl wig on with bangs. Like, she couldn't get a freaking part. Like, I'm so confused by that. I was like, there's no way. I was in shock. I was like, really? And I'd never seen Cardi look that crazy before in a wig. So I was very uncomfortable during the podcast, and that I was like, I know the other 2 bitches in the podcast room were uncomfortable too. And there's no way now this is a real podcast, because it was so inappropriate. I was like, what is going on? Is this real? Like, I couldn't believe it. And then the girl was saying that she was straight, but then she was acting all attracted to Snoop and like saying sexual subliminal things, or like, it was just so uncomfortable. I was like, this is awkward, and this needs to stop right now, because I don't understand what's going on. And then she had the nerve to be in the confessional talking about, I know what I want and I get what I want. Like, what you want and what you gonna get is a 2 damn slaps across your damn head back by Snoop's girlfriend. Cause you playing too much. You're playing too much. I can't stand when somebody knows that somebody has a girlfriend and they still continue to pursue that person. And I can't stand when you know you have a girlfriend and you act in the ass in front of a live audience. Like, you're filming a podcast and then you're gonna be feeding a bitch strawberries to upload it to like Instagram or whatever. Which reminds me, when Snoop's girlfriend was looking at the video in her phone of Snoop feeding the girl the strawberry, it was not on social media. It was a file on her phone. It was like an email or like something you would save in your like phone library. Like, it was not on Instagram. That's not how she saw it. So obviously it was just something that they filmed, sent it to the producers, and the producers sent it to the girl. It was never on social media. And if it is and y'all saw it on social media, then okay, fine. But when she was actually watching on her phone, if you go back to that scene and watch it, no damn Instagram or Facebook, anything like that. That was dead ass on her phone. Like, it was saved to her phone. Okay? So that's just proof that there's more scripted shit going on than we even fucking know. Speaking of other bitches, while I'm gonna line my lips and then do my eyelashes. Speaking of other bitches, I'm using Chestnut by MAC to line my lips. I have no idea what lipstick I'm gonna wear though. The scene where Kimbella popped up on Joelle's at the studio, like, come on. Kimbella was so extra with it because, one, those two bitches were not anything cute. Like, I'm pretty sure Joelle's did not give a fuck about them. They were minding their own business. They looked dumb as hell anyway. I don't know why they were there. Kimbella was trying to say that they were sitting beside him. They weren't even close to him. Like, I'm pretty sure they were both on different chairs than Joelle's. Like, Joelle's was not trying to fuck with none of them bitches. He was literally sitting there with his little notepad writing a rap. Like, I don't know why Kimbella bust in there talking about what the hell is this. Like, Kimbella, sit your little ass down and go watch your damn kids. Because I don't know why you're popping up at the studio when this man's trying to get his money. Like, it's one thing if he was like doing something in the club or something and he's not filming a video or trying to make this money. But he's out here trying to get this money, okay? We need Joelle's, we need Dipset, okay? So you need to just settle your little ass down and let that man be great. Like, why are you stopping him from doing what he needs to do to provide for you and your family? Like, obviously you're happy living off of a fucking Love and Hip Hop check, because we know Joel's to be a rapper. He's a rapper, so he should be rapping. He should be in the studio. He should be dropping music frequently, even if it's just mixtapes. He should be out performing shows. And here you are busting into his studio session acting like Brandy from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, embarrassing a nigga. Like, relax, Kimbella. You need to just stay at home and stop worrying. Because if Joel's cheated on you before and you have accepted him back into your life, you can't keep acting like he's still cheating on you. If you have decided to forgive him and let him back in, then you can't be going around acting like he's still cheating. Like, either you're gonna forgive him. You don't have to forget what he did, but you can't keep bringing it up, because he gonna end up like Keisha Cole and start singing I Should've Cheated, and he gonna finna go out and cheat on your ass some more because you're accusing him of cheating anyway, even though he's not. And when I was watching the show yesterday, I was like, I think that Joel's is being honest when he's saying like he's not fooling around with anybody this time around. Like, I think he's growing up. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's not into having multiple bitches and screwing this girl and that girl, you know? I think Kimbella needs to just relax and, like, if you're gonna forgive him, then forgive him wholeheartedly. Don't try to, like, accuse him of doing shit he ain't even doing. Come on, Kimbella. You're showing your ass here. Please stop. Nobody wants to see it. I'm using my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Sydney. And the last scene of the show was obviously super dramatic for no damn reason. But let me tell you this. All the people on the show that claim to be a model, singer, actress, blah, blah, blah. Out of all them fucking people, the only person I believe to be an actress is motherfucking Jay. And Jay is Snoop's girlfriend. Honey, this bitch. Oh. Well, excuse me. This bitch was acting, honey. And I don't know if Snoop realized how good of an actress she bagged. But this girl needs to be in a Tyler Perry film because she was very believable. I knew she was being too dramatic when she hopped up on the counter and was talking down to Snoop like this. Like, nah, bitch, you can relax. It ain't that deep. Like, well, it was, whatever was happening was that deep. But like, you know, it's just for the show. So obviously she's getting a nice check because I'm sure Mona was very proud of them acting chops she pulled out the bag for that scene. I genuinely think Snoop was upset though, and when she left, because she was like, fuck that bitch. And even in her confessional, she was like, don't put your hands on me because blah, 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 blah. So I think that Snoop was actually genuinely pissed, but I feel like her girlfriend was turning up for the cameras, which obviously is a part of the job. She was believable. She was really, really believable. I could tell that she was just doing it because the cameras were there. Like, the whole dramatic suitcase in the kitchen thing, I was just like, bitch, bye, you ain't going nowhere. And then Snoop left the condo. Mind you, that condo looks very empty, but that ain't none of my business, okay? Hi, babe. What's it? My glue's like dry. The best part about waking up is Folgers in. You know, the best part about having a thick ass eyeliner is that you can apply your lashes higher than you normally would.